Good YouTube. Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis. This time is on the Minnesota Timberwolves beating the Orlando Magic 118 to 111. The Minnesota Timberwolves go to 39-29 and 19-14 at home. They trying to win that 40th game the next time they play, and the Magic still losing. They won, then now they back to their losing ways. 31-37, 13-21 on the road. Minnesota won the season series 2-0 as they beat them before last month, and they beat them today. They only play 2 times a year in the regular season, and now that's done. They don't meet again unless they meet in the NBA Finals this season slash playoffs. And other than that, that looks unlikely. So this might be the last time we see these two teams play again, and it is what it is. Minnesota 33-30 in the first quarter. They won that quarter. They also won the second quarter 29-28. They lost that third quarter 29-16 to the Magic, but they ended up winning the fourth quarter 40-24. They were celebrating. They were so happy. They had so much joy in them, and they were showing it because they really felt like they was going to win this game. And they are one of the most funnest celebration teams in the NBA in general because of Anthony Edwards. He's just very spontaneous as a player and as a celebrator, especially when the games are won. Other than that, Paulo Banchero played 37 minutes. He took 32 field goal attempts. He finished 16 of 32, 2 of 7 from 3, 9 of 11 from the free throw line, 43 points, 10 rebounds. One of them was offensive with 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls. He was a -2 and plus minus. Tristan Da Silva, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, -6 and plus minus with 8 points. He finally got back in that starting lineup, and it's mainly due to injuries. Franz Wagner, they needed way more out of him. He finished 4 of 16 from the field and 0 of 2 from 3 and 8 of 8 from the free throw line. That's mainly how he scored most of his points tonight. And you got to give credit to the Timberwolves for making things difficult on his drives and stuff like that. And he just couldn't get comfortable shots that he can actually make. And it kind of just made him rush and force him a little bit more, and that helped him miss. So you got to give credit to the Timberwolves defense. 4 rebounds, 1 offensive out of that, 4 assists, 1 steal, 5 turnovers, 1 personal foul, -16 and plus minus. He finished with 16 points. Wendell Carter didn't really do anything. He was 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, no free throws, 2 boards. One of them was offensive with 2 assists, 1 block, 2 turnovers. He also had 5 personal fouls. He was a -8 and plus minus with 4 points. And Corey Joseph starts again. He's 4 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He also had 4 personal fouls. He was a -13 and plus minus with 8 points. Jonathan Isaac played 9 minutes. He was 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. 1 rebound, it was offensive, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, -3 and plus minus 3 points. Gogo Patase, 6 minutes for him. He had 1 board, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 personal fouls. He was a +6 and plus minus, no points. Gary Harris hit a 3 in the corner. He was 1 of 2 from the field, but 1 of 1 from 3. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 3 personal fouls, and he was a +1 and plus minus with 3 points. I know that sounds kind of crazy, seeing that he had 2 blocks, but it actually happened. Caleb Houston was the biggest guy off the bench and was the guy that really left his imprint on this game for the Magic off the bench. He was 27 minutes played, 6 of 9 from the field, 6 of 8 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 4 steals, 1 personal foul, +6 and plus minus 18 points. Anthony Black, 2 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 1 personal foul, +4 and plus minus 6 points. And Jet Howard, 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, -4 and plus minus 2 points. 2 guys was out because of injury. The other guy was out because the coach didn't want him to get on the court. 40 of 89, 44% from the field, 12 of 28, 42% from three, 19 of 22, 86% from the free throw line, 31 boards, 18 assists, 9 steals, 5 blocks, 11 turnovers, 22 personal fouls for them. This is a bad game. I mean, the game was closer than you would like it if you're the Timberwolves, but it is what it is. Paulo Banchero just was getting buckets in the fourth quarter. He just kept coming, hitting jumpers, and just being physical and being fearless to the best of his ability offensively. Somebody had to carry them, unless it would have just been a blowout. And Caleb Houston, like I said, them threes really kept them in the game, and the steals too. So they needed a lot of people to play their part. They didn't do it enough, and that's why the Minnesota Timberwolves played enough to win. And Julius Randle, he was really playing like the old Randall a little bit too, because he was going to the paint, he was hitting the shots, and he really stayed near. He just was blowing past people and just looked so much freer in this game when he had the ball in his hands. And he was making quick decisions offensively, which you also like to see. He played 29 minutes tonight, 7 of 13 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, -7 and plus minus with 22 points. Jaden McDaniels, 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, plus 16 and plus minus with 11 points. I like the scoring that Jaden McDaniels did. He didn't have a huge amount of numbers when it comes to scoring the basketball, but this man hit some big shots in the fourth quarter, and that's what they needed them to do so they can stay ahead of the game and not trail. And he got some good defensive stops with the blocks and the steals tonight. Rudy Gobert played a good game again, 5 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Don't let them touch it too much. Don't let them hold it too much. Just make him in a situation where it's an easy read for him, and it's going to be a good possession even if he gets the ball. 12 rebounds, 4 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 2 steals. He had 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls. He was a plus 16 and plus minus with 12 points. Mike Conley, 3 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 personal foul, plus 20 and plus minus 9 points. And Anthony Edwards, 9 of 19 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, a -5 and plus minus 28 points. He made some big shots in the fourth quarter too. He's a closer. This guy is going to be all over the place. You know he's going to have the ball in his hands. You know they're going to rely on him to make plays for the team, even if it's for himself. And he's very happy in his role. Like, he gets to shine. He gets the recognition. He steps up when it matters the most, so he deserves it. And it's tough, not having another guy that can get 30. But he got some guys that compete and try hard and play hard, and that don't mind playing in the role and not having the ball, and that's why it works with this team, because they wanted Anthony Edwards to be that combo guard that really puts a lot of pressure on the opponent's defense to make decisions, and if they don't make the right one, he's just going to take over the game, and if they do, he's going to have his teammates get easy shots. He just have to be ready to find them and be ready to make the reads and just react the right way and get to the free throw line like he has done so many times this year if things go awry a little bit. Naz Reid, I like what he did tonight with the 2 of 5 from 3 and the 3 of 9 from the field. He was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. That was the bad and the worst part of his game, besides having 4 personal fouls in 27 minutes. He also had 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers. He had 8 points. This was a complete game from him. Dante DiVincenzo was getting to the basket or knocking threes down. He was 6 of 11 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, 4 personal fouls. He was a -4 and plus minus with 14 points. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, -10 and plus minus 12 points. And Jalen Clark, 1 of 1 from the field, 1 assist, 1 steal, plus 2 and plus minus 2 points. And the rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision, although they were healthy. 42 of 80, 52% from the field. That just can't happen if you're trying to win a game, because they also was 14 of 33, 42% from 3. The thing they gave a lot of advantage off of was the free throw line. They was 20 of 28, That's 71% from the free throw line. You got to do better than that, especially because Gobert only took 4 of them. 45 rebounds total, 26 assists, 8 steals, 6 blocks, 15 turnovers, 21 personal fouls. This was just a fun, interesting game, man. It was just fun to watch, seeing two young teams, two number one picks, Paulo Banchero and Anthony Edwards, having a team that's a little okay, but good enough to compete, good enough to help them achieve those team goals, while they also get the individual ones. Paulo been backing up that he should be the number one pick. Anthony Edwards been backing up that he should have been number one pick in his draft. They still look like these athletic, strong, powerful players that can pick and pop, pick and score any type of way that they want to, even if it's off the dribble, off the bounce. I just think that it's just good for the league to keep getting the type of talent that we have been able to get in this league for so many years, and draft after draft, and free agency been huge, trade deadline been huge, and these teams are still staying afloat and still trying to find a way to get to the playoffs and try to make a run even in the future. And that's going to be exciting to watch. But now it's fun to see where they at now before they get to that point. And that's why I'm keeping up with them still to this day. Even though the Magic look bad a lot and they've been losing a lot, it's still important to key in on these guys and see their development and see the growth. Even if they change a little bit in the future, we can see it coming, or we can know what they can do and how they fit in with other teams, because we've been watching the whole time, even when they wasn't playing at their best. And even if they playing at their worst, they're still worth watching, because these guys can develop and become something else in the future, even if it's for a different team, and even if it's just through learning experience. And it always been like that in this league, so why not continue the tradition when it's fun to enjoy, and it's also fun to see the maturation process of some of these players. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. If you're new to the channel, do conversation video just like this, in different variety of NBA topics only. Also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, future stars, and also mock draft and draft coverage. If you love that type of stuff, this is the channel for you, I promise you. But I have over 3,000 videos already on my channel that can convince you to want to be a subscriber or a fan of what I do. Also got my social medias on my channel. Check those out if you want to see some other things I do besides basketball only content on this channel. Also got my email on my channel. Want to contact me for anything if you don't want to do it on social media. I still have my email on my channel, even for anything, even if it's just questions or suggestions. Other than that, thanks for watching. Hope you guys having a blessed day. Hope you guys are having a good weekend already, as quick as that is. And hopefully you guys are doing good and having fun and chasing your goals and achieving them. Other than that, all I can say is thanks for watching. Thanks for appreciating the content for what it is. Let's continue to make 2025 on pace to be better than 2015. That's the only goal of this channel, and it's a fun one to compete against yourself and to make the best out of your situation. Also better yourself is the whole purpose of that motivation, to pass up a previous year that I had before that was so iconic for this channel, and the reason why I have some things going on still to this day because of the success that I had that year. Other than that, I'm going for now. See you guys later. Stay blessed up and enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'll be back with more analysis, hopefully, though.